Say what now? Not Diddy's three sons, Christian, Justin, and Quincy, jumping Ray J in a parking lot after he spoke to the feds about Diddy. Child, things are getting real messy out here because a real nasty physical altercation just went down between Ray J and Diddy's sons after they found out that Ray J has been secretly ratting out they pops to the feds and possibly cut a deal with them to be their inside man. According to reports made by TMZ, Ray J was actually about to shoot one of them boys with his firearm before Chris Brown intervened to separate them. Not only that, but it turns out this ain't the first time that Christian, Justin, and Quincy have stepped up to Ray J. This they third time pulling up on Ray J, and they made it very clear that if they pull up again, somebody might end up in a body bag. According to reports, the whole thing went down at a Halloween party that Ray J attended over the weekend with Amber Rose and his manager, David Weintraub. Ray J decided to leave in the early hours of the morning, but him, Amber, and David were headed to the parking lot when Christian, Justin, and Quincy pulled up on them and tried to put the paws on Ray J because they got word about the things that he was saying about Diddy to the feds and the media, and they ain't like it. Things got so heated that they started getting in each other's faces and chest bumping one another, with Justin and Christian making it very clear they wanted to fight. Chris Brown, who witnessed everything going on from his car, rushed out and diffused the situation with Ray's manager, David, by pulling Justin and Christian away. According to TMZ, this wasn't the first time that Diddy's sons confronted Ray J. Apparently, they had approached him several times prior to this to discuss the things that he was singing about to the feds. Not only that, but a source told TMZ that Christian, Quincy, and Justin tried fighting Ray J on 3 separate occasions in different settings. TMZ later caught up with Ray J's manager, David, and he confirmed that the boys did in fact try to press up on Ray J, but he said Ray is actually a little more dangerous than he looked, and that there's no way that Christian, Justin, and Quincy gonna get away with putting their hands on him if Chris Brown didn't de-escalate the fight on time.
Of information coming out about that party, Diddy's sons, getting into a altercation with Ray J.
Nobody's gonna press Ray J.
Okay.
It's not gonna happen. I mean, anyone can come and try to press Ray, but it's not gonna happen. So
okay.
That was an unfortunate incident, and it was a great party that got ruined by little kids trying to fight a big boy.
Okay.
And sometimes you just can't have that happen.
So I know that you broke up the fight with Diddy's kids and Ray J with Chris Brown. Can you tell me about that?
I mean, it just was unnecessary. Like, everybody's all family, one way or another, no matter what people are dealing with in the world. Even though the Combs family's dealing with what they're dealing with, Ray deals with his life, Chris deals with his life. There's no reason for everybody to be fighting. And I mean, listen, Ray is just not a guy that you're going to go impress like that. And especially if you're at like one of our events, it's not going to happen. Okay. So luckily, it didn't escalate any further and everything is all good.
Okay, so really quickly before you go, I do want to ask, what was being said, from both sides? What were Diddy's kids saying to Ray J? What was the argument?
I mean, Diddy's kids they were upset that Ray was, doing what Ray does. Ray is a television personality. He's made 2,000 hours of television. Every week he's in interviews. Every week he's talking about stuff. He's going to say whatever he's going to say. You're going to live with it. You're going to like it. It don't matter. But nobody's going to press Ray J, period.
All right. Thanks, man. I appreciate you.
TMZ also caught up with Hazel E., who was at the party and said she saw Christian, Justin, and Quincy circling up to Ray J right as he was leaving. And that's when things got messy. Hazel even said Ray J had a bag with him with a firearm inside of it, and she was afraid that Ray J was gonna pull it out to humble them boys. This probably explained why Ray J manager was so sure that the boys were not gonna get away with it untouched if Chris Brown didn't step in and stop the fight from getting violent. In fact, Hazel said Chris is the only reason Ray J didn't pull out that firearm and put a metal one in them boys. Because if he didn't de-escalate the whole thing, somebody would have ended up in a body bag. And it wasn't gonna be Ray J.
At the end of the party, when we were trying to exit the building, actually, I honestly just saw like Christian, Justin, Quincy kind of start circling Ray a little bit. Words were exchanged. Things started getting heated as we went into the parking garage. Feel like chests were being bumped. Ray had a backpack, and from the last situation we were outside with the zoo stuff, he went around and tried to go grab his backpack, and he had this satchel on. So I'm like, does he have a blower in there? Like, I don't want it to really like get to this level. So out of nowhere, Chris Brown hops out the car like a freaking leprechaun out of the magically delicious sky. And like, honestly, he started breaking it up. I tried to talk to Quincy, Christian, get their stance on it and let them know that this wasn't the time and the place. I understand emotions are high.
Yeah.
I understand what they're going through. It definitely was like a chest bump, push back, pull up the pants kind of vibe. But the way Chris came out and just like, I mean, I swear he took Justin and Christian at the same time and just got both of them. I grabbed Quincy. The other security start, you know, his manager, David, their security, they grabbed Ray. So it was like, before actually like things all the way ensued, you know, we had a couple angels by our side.
So do you think that had Chris Brown not been there, that the situation could have gotten, you know, worse or gone?
Absolutely.
You were worried about, you know, being fired.
Yes, absolutely. I feel like if Chris wasn't like the bigger voice of reason in that moment, I don't think anything that any of us were saying would have toned the situation down. So honestly, yeah, Chris really did help the situation. I don't know when Chris became the big homie. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
after, we're just trying to get Ray calmed down, because at this point he feels like he got pressed by the Combs kids. And he's like, you know, a grown man, OG from LA. He feels like they in his city, you know what I'm saying? So his emotions were definitely high, running rampant. You know, we try to get him in the sprinter. David, Amber, and I try to like continue to press him down, because where he was at, it still probably would have kept going had
David being Ray J's manager and Amber Rose.
Yeah, David Weintraub, that's Ray J's manager, Amber Rose. Yeah, we try to grab him in our sprinter, you know, and try to get him up out of there, because, you know, where he was going in his mind, this wasn't gonna like be a good night.
So have you talked to Ray J since? How's Ray J feeling about the situation now? Are you able to speak on it?
Yeah, I definitely talked to him, and he definitely feels like, you know, they was out of pocket, and you know, things got to be addressed.
Now, even though Chris saved them boys from getting popped by Ray J, it don't look like he's over the whole thing yet. Because right after this, Ray J jumped on an interview with Wack 100 and made it very clear that it's up the next time he see them. In fact, Wack also made some against the boys, saying that he would help Ray J gather some goons to shake Christian, Justin, and Quincy up the 1995 way.
How many of them was it? 2, 3, what?
I don't know, like 8.
Oh, so it was them at 8, and they tried to rush you for real.
Yeah, but don't put this up, blood.
Nah, it's going out.
Nah, blood.
It's just going out, dog. Like, fuck them niggas. So my question to you is, can I put the other stuff out that we've been knowing about?
Nah, they too young, like it's like that. Like I moved away from it, like.
Huh?
I tried to talk some sense into like what happened, but I just, you know what I'm saying, luckily the homie Chris is there.
What? Wait, what Chris?
Chris Brown, bro. But well, Wack, don't put this up online. Bro.
Nah, it's this out them niggas.
Nah, but still don't.
It's going up. It's already online. It's online that the niggas tried to rush you and you ain't told me shit. It's everywhere. It's everywhere that the tried to rush you. They ain't say they put their hands on you. I just said the little homie gonna squabble up. I thought it was just one. Now you telling me them and 8 niggas. So it's on.
Yeah, but it don't need to be like that.
Nah, that's what it's gonna be. That's what it's gonna be. All right, so I'm gonna call you when I get back tomorrow. I'm gonna pull up on you. All right. They tried to get the little homie.
Yeah, but Wack, they hot as fire grease right now. Leave them alone.
Man, I don't give hot they is.
They hot. They hot. They hot.
When we run into you, act like it's 1995.
Now, for those of y'all wondering why the feds would even come to Ray J of all people to get information, well, there have been speculations going around for a hot minute now that Ray J was one of Diddy's secret suppliers, and he pretty much got to see the entire operation go down for at least the last decade. The rumors about Ray J holding weight in the industry and out these rappers to Diddy started way back in 2011 when HBO premiered a video of Ray J playing piano and singing his lungs out at Floyd Mayweather's party like a little girl.
Never end, it would just begin. If I had one wish, you'd be my boo. promise to love you. Trust me, I trust you.
A lot of people, including Fabulous, thought the video was funny and joined in to troll Ray J by putting up this tweet that said, "Nah, but Floyd saying we should have a concert in my living room," and the camera cuts to Ray J singing One Wish on the piano had me in tears. This was clearly a joke, but Ray J was on a different type of time, and he made it very clear when he called into the Breakfast Club and jump Fab if he didn't stop clowning him. As if that wasn't bad enough, Ray J also blatantly said he would make one of the industry men he hangs around, aka Diddy, S.A. Fabulous, and emasculate him next time he sees him.
When you want to disrespect me and the money team, and we got 7 Rolls Royces outside and we just made 350 racks on the... Don't disrespect me. I'ma smack you up again, fool. I'll shock that in the face, man.
So you punch Fab in the face?
One time. Hey, all I'm saying is if you got Fab number, tell that send a picture of his face right now. I swear to God, he running from me right now. I had 100 fools outside of Moon right now. He never left the club. He was scared up in there. He tried to call the police.
So when you hit him, what did he do, Ray?
Nothing. He fell back because he's a sucker. Smack the out that.
You can't smack him over the phone, Ray.
On the phone, that light, and they gonna that bend that over and stick it in that.
All right.
Oh my God.
A lot of people could not believe the wild things that Ray J was saying. He was tripping this bad over a joke. And second, they felt like he must be protected by some powerful people in the industry for him to feel comfortable making like this on air. Now, the reason why this weird exchange between Fabulous and Ray J even came up again was because after Diddy was incriminated, people started digging up into this all over again, and they came across Diddy's interview on Drink Champs, in which he kept bugging Fabulous about why he suddenly stopped coming to his parties, and he continuously told Fab about how much he missed having him around.
Where you put my bag? I like when you like this, Daddy.
Yeah, where you put my bag?
Daddy, I like when you scrambling and scraping.
No, I got
like that.
You know, I've been practicing. I got to
look back on where I became.
Did you miss me though? For real? Because I'm saying it seems like a thing.
I miss
his
birthday
party,
man.
Man, but I'm talking about for your birthday.
Huh?
Why won't you party with me for your birthday, man?
We partied for my birthday before. You came to my party.
No, but me and you ain't never really party, you know what I'm saying?
The conversation got pretty awkward from here, and Nori decided to step in and change the topic. But then Diddy started talking about the party they had in Vegas and how Ray J flew down there to spend time with him. Now, you and I both know real well that Diddy loves bending these men over, and Vegas is one of his favorite places to do it. Not only that, but people speculated that Ray J was Fab's handler, and that's why he felt so comfortable Fabulous with S.A. because he knows that behind the scenes, he controls him. The rumors got even worse when Fabulous jumped on his IG story and exposed Ray J for allegedly pressuring him into going to one of Diddy's freak-off parties. He said, "You ever got peer pressured into going to the after parties? You really want to go home or back to your room, but you don't want to be the turn down to the turn up. I told Diddy I was going to the bathroom and slide once. It was 7 a.m. But it gets even worse, y'all, because people did some more digging and they found out that Fabulous wasn't the only rapper that Ray J was allegedly trying to serve as Diddy to for freak-offs. Apparently, Ray J was the one who connected YK Osiris to be Diddy's little twin. These rumors started after Diddy and YK were seen vacationing together in Jamaica. YK fueled these rumors when he posted a shirtless photo of Diddy in the pool on his IG stories. He later posted a photo of him getting a massage while laying down naked with the caption, "Listening to that Diddy, eating that good fruit in the beautiful weather." A lot of people felt like this was real sus and accused him of being Diddy's new boy toy. YK later spoke about this during an interview with The Breakfast Club. But what made people side-eye YK was the way he kept smiling uncontrollably and playing with his hoodie while Charlamagne read the rumors to him. Just take a look at this, y'all.
Craziest rumor you heard about yourself in this industry so far?
The crazy rumors?
Yeah.
I don't know about the what rumors, right? What, they say, nah, I ain't gonna say that. I heard about that though, but I ain't about to say that. But
what was
I ain't
it?
about to say on my.
Did you and Diddy? You and Diddy?
Yeah.
Yeah, you and Diddy.
You and Diddy what?
You and Diddy. They said he was.
Him and Diddy what?
I'm just saying the rumor.
I ain't never heard this,
Let me say the
YK.
rumor. They said he was.
How you knew that? How you